Hello, and welcome to the Center for the Integration of IDEA Data's CIID Talks. For CIID Talks, we will be answering questions about the various tools and resources available to SEAs during their data integration efforts. In this video, we will be talking to Jeff Sellers, a technical assistance provider with CIID, about use cases and how they relate to data integration. Let's get started. Jeff, what do we mean by use case?
When a state decides to integrate their data, determining and defining the purpose for doing so is important. This is where a use case can help. Identifying and articulating a data integration use case is the first step of the process for integrating data as described in the CIID Data Integration Toolkit. So a use case is a real-world situation or purpose for a given task. Specifically, if there is a desire to integrate data, what is the use case or the reason for doing so? These use cases can help make an idea that can sometimes be theoretical or conceptual be more tangible and understandable.
Why is it important to create a use case?
Use cases can also help define the scope, priority, and actions for data integration. As resources are allocated to accomplish it, the use case can facilitate defining the need and resources to accomplish integration. Use cases can also be used as communication tools to assist in articulating purpose and application for the integration. Use cases can also tie data integration to an existing priority or project, garnering support for the new task.
Do you have any tips or important things to consider when creating a use case?
Primary consideration is the audience. Identify a target audience and determine what would resonate and be a priority for them. Also identify who controls the purse strings, like a budget office or a finance director. Although they may not be a direct beneficiary of a given integration use case, it's important that they understand its relevance to the broader agency or program priorities. Use cases should be succinct and concrete. Avoid being too ambiguous.
What challenges may be encountered when developing a use case, and what strategies may be useful for addressing those challenges?
One challenge that can be encountered when developing a use case is determining priority. Solicit feedback from stakeholders to help determine priority and importance when defining use cases. Another challenge is not being all things to all people. And don't be too aggressive when defining use cases. Make sure the use case and the process for accomplishing the use case is reasonable and manageable. Do your best to manage expectations. Be clear as to what data integration use case will accomplish and what it will not. Communicate the advantages of what sticking to the use case as is can bring. And consider having a parking lot to collect ideas and feedback that can be used in future enhancements.
Once you have created the use case, what's next?
Next, you should engage the right players to move the process forward. Start with agency and program leadership to get their approval and for resource allocations, which includes the authority for you to move the project forward. Also engage your project management office for project oversight and scheduling. And continue to engage the stakeholders for input and feedback. You should also develop a project charter that encompasses the use case. This will be a resource to help you stay on track and let you know when you're straying out of scope. You should also develop measures or goals to help determine when the use case is met.
Thank you for watching. This video was created and produced by the Center for the Integration of IDEA Data. If you'd like to learn more about CIID's Data Integration Toolkit, visit us online at CIIDTA.org and follow us on Twitter at CIID TA.